Yo, what's up, fam? This is Cooking Soul. We're here in my studio in Amsterdam, and we're about to check out my new sound pack, lo-bap season with SERATO. Let's go. The sound that I'm most known for is kind of like 90s hip-hop style, like boom bap, you know. I can do any kind of beat, but people mostly recognize my sound for being like chill, soulful style. But yeah, at first you just copy what you like, try to do what is called today like a tight beat, I guess. So I was making Premiere tight beats like then. When I listen to like a pit rock beat or Eric Sermon type beat or something like that, they always had these little details on the beat, you know. So I try to capture that also in my music. My sound is all about that texture. I try to run my sounds through the analog stuff, like the ASR10. I just like that extra layer of flavor in there, you know. It's like seasoning the food. It makes it more special, more tasty. In my drum kits, I always make sure that the drums are ready to go. Like once you load that in, boom, it's like knocking and snapping. And I spend my time on my craft doing those types of things so you don't have to do it. And then just chop it up your way or just use it as a loop as it is, you know. The sounds have like that grit or that dirt in it, that raw sound that we like, you know, like the sounds make sense. It's like they have an understanding with each other, you know. You know, like some Timberland boots type stuff. And then we have like loops, like royalty-free loop compositions like this one. You know, some really nice melodic chords. You know, I call these numbers because it sounds to me like a Larry June. I could do this for Larry June, you know. This is just like some vocal chords. This is like some Rick Ross, Maybach music, piano style. This is like some Mobb Deep, also like type stuff, you know. Just some gritty drums on top of that, and you have it. You're already good. Throw a nice bass line in it, and it's done. It sparks the idea to start creating. Some other producer might not hear that. Might hear something different. You know, I got some guys from Amsterdam playing some instruments, like we did like some live sessions. This is from those sessions, you know, I got like a couple of flutes from that. You can chop that individually or just put that. We also have some staves. You know, some wah-wahs, you know, there's that Barry White type stuff. You know, sexy stuff. Yeah, we have all kinds of things here. So this is a piano. Chord just ran through the SP1200. Gets that greedy hip-hop sound. All you need is like a bass line and then some other sounds on top just to spice it up, you know. With one of my favorite, if not my favorite bass sound of my library, my collection of sounds. Once you load the bass sound that you want, you can say play in key and anything, if you press on that, Studio is only gonna let you play like the notes that fall in the scale that you got going on. Yeah, so even if you're not musically trained, but you have good ears, if you use the playing key function from Studio, you can come up with a dope bass line, you know, and that helps a lot. You know, you have to do some different variations on the bass line every now and then on each pattern. What I usually do is like hide these little sounds, like I said, like atmosphere sounds on top. So we have a or horn, you know, just one time. That's classic. The string section over here, just to make the chords stronger. You know, you can have that on the hook and then just take it off for the verse, you know. Then we have some classic bubble effects. And then we have a flute. It's kind of like a James Bond kind of soundtrack. Once you have all those ingredients together, then you can just make different patterns where you just take some stuff out, do some solos, you know, you just build the whole beat from that. Okay, now you have your whole structure of the beat, so now you just have to add, of course, the legendary tag.
Cooking soul.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about the SP1200 swing, that they like the swing that it has or whatever. The swing on the studio is pretty dope as well because you have a whole percentage of up to 100, of course, so find the sweet spot that you want, you know. If you cannot make a fire beat in studio, you should probably just not make music, period. And I'm serious, like, there's no excuse. Alright fam, that was it. You got my ingredients now, so start cooking up with SERATO, Cooking Soul, lo-bap season. Let's go.